Hello everyone, this is Sunniva.
And this is Johannes.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome to the Rambling Awards for 2023. It's time for an awards ceremony because we thought that would be fun.
Yes.
2 years ago we did the same thing.
Yes.
We got a lot of our friends on the interwebs to come and hang out. Like not for real, but they made videos announcing the winners of these different categories. And that is what we're going to do today as well. Just so you know it, who is the jury for all these categories?
We are.
It's us.
We simply thought that there are so many good games coming out each year. And we want to showcase some different features that we appreciate in board games. And we have picked like 3 or 4 nominees per category and decided who is the winner. So the people you will see here, will be presenting each category. And
it's our opinion, so if you disagree with them, then tell us not to go to their things and tell them. But you can go to their things because they have things like YouTube channels or podcasts and stuff like that. So you can go to their things and you can watch them and say that, hey, Board Gaming Ramblings, we saw you there, we like you, we wanted to come here and see your things. So that is what you can do. It's going to be great. So as we said, we have decided this, so even some of the presenters might disagree with who is the winner, but you will see what's going to happen. You will not see us until the end of the videos. If you're just here to watch us, you have to skip all the awards and go to the end, and we will be there and say goodbye, but that's not going to be super interesting. So I think we're just going to go on with the show. Enjoy the Rambling Awards 2023.
Hi there everybody, my name is Chris Yee from the Dice Tower, and I'm very honored to be invited to be part of the Rambling Awards here and giving away the winner for the award of the and right category. That was not a pause for dramatic effect, that's literally the ellipses and right category. Now I like the way that they named this here because there's more than just roll and write games. And in fact, at this point, there's even more than just flip and write. There's so many different ways. There's flipping and kicking and flicking and dipping and popping and locking and write. And there's so many different things that, just calling it the and write category is probably going to be the best way to do it. So let's go ahead here and introduce who our 4 nominees are for this list. First off, there is Newsboys, designed by Sashi. Next up, My City Roll and Build, designed by Rainer Knizia. Next nominee, House of Cats, designed by William Attia and Christian Amundsen Ostby. And lastly, Next Station Tokyo, designed by Matthew Dunstan. All 4 of these roll and write type games here are being nominated for this award here, but only one can take home the prize. So let's see. The winner here is House of Cats, designed by William Attia, Christian Amundsen Ostby, published here by Cooperative Game. Now this one is an interesting one, that it feels a little bit more like your typical roll and write type of games. You're rolling some dice and writing numbers in different squares around your house, but you're creating groupings, of course, which is neat. But what I like most about it is the fact that there is the cat and the mouse side of the dice, numbers 2 through 5, cats and mice. And those will behave differently depending on which of the 4 maps you're playing with here. It feels comfortable, very familiar in a lot of ways, but offers some nice variety there, and it stands apart just a bit extra because of that. So there you go, House of Cats, the winner of this year's Rambling Award for the and Right category.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming for the show on this Rambling Awards by Board Game Ramblings. I'm Stella and this is Taryn from Meeple University.
And without any further ramblings from us, let us present the award for the best theme. The nominees are
Sky Team,
Fit to Print,
Hegemony,
and Horseless Carriage.
And the winner is
Hegemony.
Congratulations, Hegemony Project Games.
Hello, Johannes and Sunniva, and thank you so much for having me here to present an award. I'm David Waybright from MVM, and I'm here to present the award for Best Components and Production. Now, I can only imagine they wondered who is the most superficial person we know, and they thought of me. But all kidding aside, I do love a game that looks good on the table. So without further ado, here are the nominees for the best components and production of 2023. Voidfall from Mind Clash Games. World Wonders from Arcane Wonders. Trolls and Princesses from Game Brewer. And Kinfire Chronicles from Incredible Dream Studios. All of these games are amazing nominees for this category for a variety of reasons. They all did components and production in different ways, but amazing ways. But there can be only one winner, and that winner is World Wonders from Arcane Wonders. This game has such an amazing table presence and the most delightful little wooden monuments you've ever seen in a game. We said it here on MVM, once you're finished playing the game, you just want to sit back and take in everything you've built because it just looks so amazing. So once again, congratulations to World Wonders, and thanks again, Johannes and Sunniva, for having me here to join in on the fun.
Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from a YouTube channel called Before You Play.
And today we are here to introduce the nominees for the best board game from a first-time designer.
Yes, the nominees are Apiary by Connie Vogelman, Barcelona by Danny Garcia, and Art Society by Mitch Wallace.
And the winner is...
Barcelona!
Yay! Congratulations to the winner. And thank you to Board Gaming Ramblings for having us.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Hi everybody, I'm Amy, this is my wife Maggie, and together we are Thinkathema, and we have a YouTube channel where we review board games from 2 different perspectives. I'm all about the mechanics and Maggie is all about the theme, but there's one thing that we share in common, and what's that, Maggie?
This category.
We love a heavy Euro.
Oh, it's the best thing.
So we are delighted to present the Rambling Award for the best heavy Euro of 2023.
Only category that matters.
The best category. For me, the drier the better.
No, I would say the more thematic, the better.
Let's just agree that heavy is good. Heavy
yes,
Euro.
I will tolerate a beige Euro if it comes to that.
So the nominees are
Evacuation,
Voidfall,
Horseless Carriage,
and Age of Innovation.
And the award goes to... Oh.
Voidfall. Congratulations, Voidfall, and to all of the nominees, and to Johannes and Sunniva. Meeting you this year was an absolute highlight of our year. Congratulations on all of the great content, and we look forward to seeing everybody soon in 2024. But bye for now. Bye.
Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from BoardGameCo, and today I'm incredibly excited to be joining you for the Rambling Awards as I introduce the Best Narrative Campaign Game. Today we have 4 nominees to go through. We have Kinfire Chronicles, a game that has been incredibly well received. I've heard mostly good things from those who have played it, but I have not yet had the pleasure of playing that one myself. But it gives you a campaign game with easy to set up, easy to tear down. The goal here is all the big box experience you want with the accessibility of a smaller game. The second game does not need much of an introduction, but I'll give you one nonetheless, and that's going to be Frosthaven. The follow-up to Gloomhaven, Frosthaven gives you hundreds of hours of content in a gigantic, heavy box, and it gives you that classic Gloomhaven gameplay experience, but with more baked in, more of a settlement experience, more nuance, more everything going on to the gameplay, as it gives you a ton of game to go through. I'm 20-30 hours in myself, and I'm excited to get back to it. And then in a game that rivals the box, the experience, the heft of Frosthaven, we have the Isofarian Guard. The Isofarian Guard bringing you 1 to 2 player experience of bag building, of a narrative campaign, all narrated by the Foretella app, an incredibly cinematic experience. Isofarian Guard is a gigantic box as well, and a whole lot of gameplay to it. And then the final nominee is going to be one that may have flown under some people's radars, but that's going to be Mother of Frankenstein by Arcane Wonders, a game broken out into 3 volumes, volume 1, 2, and 3, all giving you different ways as it iterates upon more of an escape room style mystery experience than a giant dungeon crawler of a game, but nonetheless an excellent experience and one worthy of being nominated. And today, for today's winner of these options over here, the winner of today's category is... Frosthaven. With a box size that rivals anything you can get your hands on, Frosthaven brings you a ton of gameplay experience, and it's today's winner of the Best Narrative Campaign Game.
Hello everybody, my name is Tyler.
I usually go first.
Yeah, but we practiced this. I thought I was going to go first.
No, I go first.
No.
Ready? Okay, ready? Hello everybody, my name is Ilya.
And my name is Tyler.
I don't think you're getting it.
No, I don't think I am.
We're supposed to be presenting the Cooperative Game of the Year award.
Yeah, this probably looks bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, we have to learn to cooperate better.
How about we just talk about the nominees of these games first?
And then we'll have to play them so we can get better at cooperating. Exactly. Now, the nominees for this category of Best Cooperative Game of the Year are as follows.
Number 1, Sky Team.
Number 2, Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard.
Number 3, Frosthaven.
And number 4, Perspectives. Now, I'll whisper the game to you and we can cooperate in announcing it.
Oh, we can go 1, 2, 3 and say that. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, Perspectives. We cooperated. Thank you so much for having us, and good luck to all the other award recipients.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Jess.
And I am Sean, and we are from Allies or Enemies.
Thank you so much, Johannes and Sunniva, for inviting us to present at this year's award ceremony.
It's really exciting to be grouped with these other presenters, and it's lovely that finally Canada and Norway can put aside their differences and work together.
We will be presenting the best light game of 2023, and the nominees are Fit to Print, designed by Peter McPherson.
The Veil of Eternity, designed by Eric Hong.
Art Society, designed by Mitch Wallace.
And Trailblazers, designed by Ryan Courtney.
And the winner for Best Light Game of 2023 goes to...
Ooh, Art Society!
Congratulations, Art Society, and we look forward to seeing everyone at the after party.
Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Kornberg from the Dragon's Tomb, and I'm so excited Board Gaming Ramblings is having me present the Game of the Year award. However, when they asked me to do this, I unfortunately misunderstood them, and instead of doing the best game of 2023, I was 100 years off and looked for the best game of 1923. According to Board Game Geek, there were about 20 games that came out in 1923. Only 8 of those have even been ranked, and the one with the highest score is Crusade, with an average rating of 8.0 averaged from one voter. So congratulations to Crusade for winning this year's Game of the Year award for 1923. To the designers and publishers of Crusade, I can't imagine just how proud you must be right now, assuming you aren't dead.
Good evening, Ramblers. Welcome to Awards. I am Tom. This is Marty, who does not like you talking while you're holding him. He's gone now. I am from the Slickerdrips channel. I do playthroughs and stuff, if you're interested in that. But what you might be interested in is the best card game of this year. Sorry for the cut, I had to just go and appease a cat that I've annoyed to do that, but it's been a really good year, and I hope everybody else has been saying that. It's been like an exceptionally good year for stuff. Anyway, the nominees for best card game are Forest Shuffle, Star Wars The Card Game, applause between each of these, isn't there? Archaeos Society, and Pan Temor. And the winner is, drumroll here for sure, right? Forest Shuffle. Congratulations, Forest Shuffle. You deserve it. You take home the best card game of 2023. And who else can say that? Nobody, not the other 3. I don't have an ornate statue that I can pass through the screen, through the waves, to Forest Shuffle. But I do have an authentic Mankind Teddy. It's about the same thing, really. So I present this to you, Forest Shuffle. Have a lovely holiday stroke end of year period, everybody. Play some great games and have a nice day. Bye.
Hi everyone. My name is Dave Luza. I'm a part of Luzapalooza, the board game channel over on Twitch, where we play board games 3 nights a week. A Sunday night, Monday and Tuesday night, all every time at 10 p.m. Norwegian time, which just happens to be German time as well, where we are based. So thank you so much. It's an honor for us to be a part of this year's awards ceremony, and I can now announce which 4 games are nominated for best art in a board game, released in 2023. Here we go. First off, Evenfall, Art Society, Septima, and Voidfall. these 4 games. All beautiful art, but only one of them can take the cake. And who is it gonna be? The winner of the 2023 Rambling Award for Best Art in a Board Game is Art Society. Poo, 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 fireworks, poo, explosions, everything awesome. That's it. That's what we have for you. It's really great art, and I think this game really deserves it. Art Society, best art in a board game of 2023. Thank you so much for thinking of us. We think of you and think of everyone at home, and we wish you happy holidays if this is early, and a happy new year if this is later. And if you see this even further in the year, then happy summer. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Hi, my name's Paul Grogan from the YouTube channel Gaming Rules. I produce tutorial videos, playthrough videos, and also live streams of my fish tank. I'm here today to present the Ramblings Award for 2023 for the Best Publisher. And the nominations are Mandu Games, Pythagoras, Sashi and Sashi, and Capstone Games. And the winner is Mandu Games. Congratulations to them for the Best Board Games Publisher of 2023.
Everybody, it's me, Rahdo, and I am here to run through Sunniva and Johannes' list for the best 2-player game of 2023. And honestly, I cannot wait to hear the rest of their lists as I am traveling through beautiful, sunny Baja, Mexico on an epic long road trip. And folks, if you would like to hear some more countdowns for the year, head over to my channel because we're going to be having another R&R show where we're joined by special guest star Cole Worley of Root fame, you know, a very successful designer, and we're going to be hearing his favorites of the year, and mine, and Ruel's, and Chris's, and Ray's. And if that weren't enough, on Christmas Day, I'll be putting up my personal top 10 of the year. So you've got that to look forward to, although enough self-promotion. Let's talk about some great 2-player games. And let's turn around and look at the beautiful Sea of Cortez as our background there. So right off the bat, the nominees are Sky Team. And that's a good choice. I gotta say, a really super amazing real-time cooperative game about trying to land airplanes under very tough circumstances. Then we've got Match of the Century. Do not be fooled by the cover of this box, folks. It looks like it's just a game of chess, but it's not. It's a very cool puzzly thing. I'd like to try it sometime myself. Oranienburger Canal. Now, this is the one that should win, folks. Oh my gosh, Uwe Rosenberg, one of his greatest designs of all time. I think very highly of it myself. And then finally, Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard. And this one, I know nothing about at all. And before we get to the winner, I'm just going to say, hey, you know who was robbed this year? Vladimir Sushi, because where's Aldebaran Duel? That is, let's say that's an honorable mention. I think that's an excellent 2-player game. You know, really great stuff. But anyway, folks, drum roll please. We've been waiting long enough. The winner is Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard. Again, I know nothing about this one, but I'm sure Johannes and Sunniva will explain themselves. Okay, let's get back to them.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamie.
And I'm Jeff.
And we are from Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
board games.
And
board gamey things.
Exactly. We're on YouTube. Just FYI. That's where you are. That's where we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're all on YouTube. We're here to announce a category for this little award show. The BOTBs. Bring out the boards. What were you trying to say?
Best of the best.
Oh, the best of the best is basically what I said. We are here to help announce the nominees and the winner for the medium weight game of the year.
2023.
The year of 2023. The midweight weight class champion. What's that called?
Yep.
Not the featherweight.
Middleweight.
Middleweight, exactly. So, the nominees for this category are, number 1, the Pirates of Maracaibo.
Number 2, don't know how to pronounce it, but it, I think, is Kelty?
Kelte?
Kelte?
Next up, we have Barcelona.
Barcelona.
And last but not least,
White Castle.
The White Castle.
The White Castle.
The is very important. Are you ready to announce the winner?
I am.
Let's do it on a count of 3. Are you ready? That was my drum roll. Cymbals are part of the drum kit. And the winner for the medium weight game of the year is The White Castle from DeVere.
DeVere Games.
Now, of all of these games, this is the only one we've played. So I have to say, personally, I'm not surprised that it won.
Love the choice.
I have no
It
idea
is a great
anything
game.
about the others.
It is a great game.
DeVere makes great games. And that is the medium weight game of the year of 2023. I'm happy about it. You're
Yep,
happy about
great
it. Now
choice.
we're going to throw it over to whoever's next. Goodbye. See you later, days.
Later days.
I'm Christina.
And I'm Rob.
And we are Blue Peg.
Pink Peg, a podcast about board games, relationship, and the interactions between the two.
On our podcast, you can find lots of board gaming content to include a deep dive review where we break down a game we've all played, things we like, things we didn't like.
We also talk about gaming with people in your life, whether it be your in-laws, your grandmother, your spouse, your partner, your best friend, whatever, but just how to do that and what's it like.
We have a news segment. We talk about things we've been up to, and we also talk about mini games that we've played between our episodes. So please give us a listen, and you can find our show on all places podcasts exist.
We also are on Discord, and we have a huge community on Discord, and they talk about everything.
Yeah, we have a channel for literally everything. We're also located on all the major social media platforms under Blue Peg, Pink Peg. But enough about us.
Yeah.
Let's get into our category. We have the pleasure of covering the category of games for larger groups.
Yeah, so a lot of cool nominees. Let's go over them. All right, the first one is Hard to Get, published by Gameplay Publishing. And the second one is How Dare You, published by A Lion by Dr. O.
They also have Pen to Mort, which is published by Matago. And also the final nominee is Perspectives, published by Space Cowboys.
Oh boy.
I would say let's do a drum roll, but we don't have a drum.
Well, but before we get into it, before we announce it, let's talk about why this is so important.
Yeah, if you pick the wrong game for a large group of gamers,
They'll remember you forever.
that'll be the last time they'll want to play with you.
Come on, let's go over to their house. Oh, I got a great game. And then you play it, and then just everybody hates you. You don't want that. So this is super important. So
Yeah, you want to make sure you pick the right game if you have a large group of people so everyone has a good time.
all right, well, let's... Wait, where's the... Oh.
You don't have the envelope?
It's
Ta-da! Okay.
the winner.
Oh my gosh, who stuck these together? Okay, the winner for Games for Larger Groups is
Hard to Get.
We love this game. It is such a good game for large groups. If you have the chance to pick it up, you definitely need to grab it. Hard to Get. Great job for winning the Rambling Award for Games for Larger Groups.
Hopefully it won't be hard to get.
Hello everyone, I'm Thomas from the German YouTube channel Better Board Games. Thank you Sunniva and Johannes for having me today. I was really surprised when I got your invitation, but obviously that wasn't the biggest surprise of the year, because here are the nominees for biggest surprise. Come Sail Away, designed by Daryl Chow and Zashi, published by Zashi and Zashi. Kälte, designed by Orlando Saar, published by Pythagoras. Lata, designed by Luis Costa and José Carlos Santos, published by Pythagoras. And Perspectives, designed by Matthew Dunstan and Dave Neal, published by Space Cowboys. And the winner is... La La Land, the board game. Well, that is a surprise. Will, please sit down. Just a joke, okay? Come on, Will, sit down. The real winner is Kälte, designed by Orlando Saar, published by Pythagoras. Congratulations to the winner. Thank you for having me. And now, on with the show.
And those are the Rambling Awards for 2023.
It has been such a pleasure, and it has been amazing having all of our friends contributing to this video. Thank you so much for participating. You have been amazing.
We hope that you enjoyed the video, that you enjoyed some of the games. Maybe you found some games you wanted to check out. Please go and check out, as I said in the beginning, all of these different people's amazing content that they make about board games, because board games are fun. There's only one video left for the year. We're doing a live video on Friday, so come and join us. There's going to be stats of all the year, how the channel has gone on, what we're going to do in 2024, and then we're going to do a Q&A at the end of that as well, just to end out the year with people, because that is a nice way to do it. If you have enjoyed this video and you got anything of value out of it, or if you just enjoy watching different people on YouTube talk about board games, then you can help us out and all the other people out in a big way by giving us and them victory points.
Yes, and we get victory points when you click that subscribe button down there, and I am very sure that all the other people are enjoying victory points as well.
That is true. And this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching the Rambling Awards of 2023. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.